Dwights Movie Reviews here, and I'm here with a review of the movie Saw with Lee Manel, Tobin Bell, Carrie Elwes, and Danny Glover. This was a movie that was made in 2004, a very low-budget film. It was not, when this first Saw movie was made, there wasn't, it wasn't known that it was going to be for sequels galore as it was. Um, there are a lot of Saw movies, and I plan to go through all of them. Hopefully, I can get through all of them before Hulu takes them off, because they're all on Hulu right now. So, pretty much, I think Saw is pretty much a very well-known horror saga or chronicles or whatever. It has to do with this criminal by the name of Jigsaw, who is sick with some kind of cancer and does these sort of games with people who don't seem to appreciate life. Sorry, my hands in the thing. So this starts with two people, Lee Winnell and Carrie Elwes, a doctor and a photographer, who are chained who are chained by their foot in this shithole type place where they have no idea where it is, and they are put in this game where basically the doctor, Carrie Elwes, is charged with the task of killing Adam, who is played by Lee Winnell. And Adam is also given his own game, and they're both kind of pitted against each other as to whether they're going to survive or not. And it does kind of happen that where the doctor, Carrie Elwes, tries to save both of them, and they find different clues throughout this whole thing. They find tapes where it's played, where the whole classic Jigsaw saying, "Hello, I wanna play a game," and it's an awesome film, just because of the whole psychological thing going on, because you could save your life and save somebody else's life if you wanted to, but in order to do that, you're going to have to do something very, very painstaking, very, very horrifying, and it kind of depends on if you're willing to do that. And it's also shown that a drug addict woman is also given this game, so they're kind of trying to track this person down, and she has this machine thing around her face where at some point, if she doesn't act fast enough, the machine is around her mouth. It'll look like this, and then her whole mouth will be, and her whole head will be basically blasted in half. So she has to cut into this guy's stomach in order to get the key to unlock herself. So that's the kind of painstaking, horrifying thing that I'm talking about, where you have to hurt someone else in order to save yourself, or something like that, or in the doctor and in the photographer's case, which is the main game of this movie, is to the doctor is charged with killing Adam in order to end this. That's one of the things anyway, and the doctor's family has been kidnapped, and there's stories with all these people, and it's sort of, they kind of track back on the stories of Adam and of the doctor, and it sort of shows how they got to that place where the doctor was kind of sort of was gonna be engaged in some sort of affair, where Adam was taking pictures of the doctor before this all happened. The doctor's problems with his marriage, and all of this stuff. And I won't divulge what happened, because this is just a really awesome movie to watch if you haven't watched it. If you are a horror film aficionado, I'm sure that you have seen it. It's a very popular film, and it was very, very low budget too, and things, and as the movies go on, things get a little bit higher budget because all of these films were a great success. And I remember trying to go see one of the Saw films when I was, and this came out in 2004. The first one did, and I was 14 when that happened. I think it was three or something, and I was only like 16, or two. It was either 2 or 3 I wanted to see, and I couldn't get in because I wasn't old enough. I was like 15 or 16 or something. And I will try to do reviews of the other ones as long as Hulu doesn't take them down. So, as for what you're seeing, the visual thing in this film, I would say that this is, especially given their low budget, definitely a 5, because you're seeing this shithole room, and you're seeing supposedly dead person in the middle of the room. You're seeing Jigsaw, and you're also seeing these 2 cops try and catch this person, which doesn't really go all that well for them. And you're seeing some machinery, some other things which are involved in these games that Jigsaw plays on people, which are very, very creepy, and they're very interesting to watch. So I say that as for visual, especially with the low budget, is a 5. As for the acting was pretty good. I mean, I see nothing wrong with it. So I'd say that that's definitely at least a 4. As for the plot, before 2004, before this film came out, nothing like this had ever happened. Nothing in the genre of horror that I know of. There may have been, but nothing like this at all had happened. So definitely a 5. This movie is a 5 overall, gold listed. This is on my gold list, definitely. I think you should see it if you have not seen it and you are into horror films. All of them are on Hulu right now as we speak. So let me know what you think of the first and original Saw. Thank you very much for watching.